So I partnered with United Way this year because although I get to spend my day working on the top end of human performance, there are so many people who can't even think about their dream or their destiny or what they would really love to do because they're trying to survive. They're trying to figure out how to get through the days. And the agencies that partner with United Way are doing that every day. They're working with people who are trying to get by, who are trying to survive. And they're working every day helping people who can't even think about what their sozo is, what their dream is, because they're trying to survive. I want to share a story with you about a college professor. And there was a college professor, who was a psychology professor, and the first day of class this year, there was a huge lecture hall with 300 students in it, and this professor walks in, and he walks over and sets down this thing he's carrying and sets it on a table and pulls this cover off of it, and it's a cage. And inside the cage there was a rat, and he grabs the rat, and he walks over and he throws the rat down in this tub of water that he had sitting there. And the rat starts swimming around, trying to get out. Swimming, clawing, scratching, trying to get out. Swim, scratch, claw, looking for a way out of the situation that it found itself in. Couldn't find a way out. 45 minutes go by, it starts to go underwater, comes up, goes underwater, comes up, goes underwater, drowns. The professor picks it up, puts it in a shoebox, walks out of the class, says, "Class dismissed." The next day, a horrified group of college freshmen are in that class. The professor walks in with the cage, sets it down, takes the cover off, takes out another rat, throws it in the water. The class is all looking, what is going on? Swimming, clawing, scratching, trying to find a way out. Can't find a way out. Guess what? About 45 minutes, it gets tired. It can't find a way out. Goes underwater, comes back up. Goes underwater, comes back up. And it goes underwater. The professor reaches in and grabs it, puts it back in the cage for just a moment. After it rests for a moment, he removes it from the cage and throws it back in the water. It says, "Class dismissed." The class leaves, and the next day, they're coming back into class, and as they're walking in, they look down to the center, and there's that rat in the water swimming. Still swimming. The professor then addresses the class for the first time, says, "What's the difference between the first rat and the second rat?" But the second rat had hope. Both rats found themselves in a position they couldn't get out of, which was whether it was their fault or not, they could not get out of it on their own. They both gave up. The second one got rescued after it gave up. Even though it couldn't get out itself, it knew that if it just stayed alive, somebody might be coming. A way out might be coming, even though it couldn't find it itself. Hope is so powerful that it allows us to endure terrible situations for extended periods of time. People who have hope can endure tough situations for long periods of time. But without hope, people quit. People give up on themselves. Rats give up on themselves. Whenever we can't find a way out of a situation, if we don't have hope, we'll stop. What the United Way does, what these organizations do, is day in and day out, they're in there giving hope to people in hopeless situations.